Imagine this. The widespread use of Web3 is approaching. Surprisingly, however, a few powerful people in the cryptocurrency space are still dubious. Is Web3 really in danger of failing? And is cryptocurrency at a turning point? Why is Shiba Inu different from other companies as a possible game changer with its innovative initiative? And what is the reason for this skepticism? Let's investigate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. One of Ethereum's creators and a well-known personality in the cryptocurrency space, Vitalik Buterin, has been an important participant for more than 10 years. After receiving a substantial quantity of Shiba Inu tokens as a gift, Vitalik Buterin became well-known within the Shiba Inu community. The decision by Buterin to burn a significant amount of the tokens, 40% of the whole Shiba Inu supply, which is valued at billions of dollars, was well received by the community. This move, which showed his dedication to the ethical and responsible usage of cryptocurrencies, struck a chord with Shiba Inu aficionados, increasing awareness of and favorable emotion toward Vitalik Buterin within the Shiba Inu audience. Known for expressing strong opinions, he has sometimes gotten into arguments with other people. But in his most recent blog post on his own site, he criticizes the mentality that is now prevalent in the cryptocurrency space and claims that the original intent of Web3 has been abandoned. Vitalik Buterin reflected back on his early 2010 trips to various parts of the world where there was a high concentration of cryptocurrency companies. He underlined that the initial goal of Web3 was the cooperative community he saw during those travels. But he claims that this vision has faded with time. Buterin claims that some people in the decentralization movement see cryptocurrency as more of a diversion than a useful instrument. This is where things get interesting. He notes that the Ethereum name service is the sole widely utilized non-financial application, even among cryptocurrency users. This is precisely the situation that Shiba Inu enters, seeking to transform that with their groundbreaking Web3 offering. Here are some things you need know in order to comprehend the goals of the Shiba Inu squad. Think of the internet as a huge metropolis, with every website standing in for a different building. Websites have unique domain names, like Google.com, that act as their virtual places inside the digital city, just as buildings have street addresses. Consider your digital identity as a collection of credentials and keys in this online city. Your digital identity is formed when you generate a username and password when you join up for websites. This online identity serves as your identity, enabling you to move about and be recognized in the busy metropolis that is the internet. Now think of Shiba Inus as the police force of the city. They are engaged in a cutting-edge effort to guarantee that each website inside the digital metropolis has a distinct and safe address. It's the same as equipping every building with a strong security system. They are developing a new network at the same time to guarantee that each location in the digital city has a safe and distinct address. Their goal is to improve user safety by endorsing secure and validated digital identities. Consider it as an update to all of the ID cards so that interactions inside the massive digital metropolis are safer and more dependable. Shiba Inu's endeavor is comparable to strengthening the city's digital residents' safe access and infrastructure. These days, a lot of websites and digital identification systems are centralized, which means that one single entity, such a corporation or organization, controls them. There are several disadvantages to this centralized strategy. Think about the idea of a single point of failure. A single centralized place for all data makes it a tempting target for hackers. They will be able to access a lot of private data if they are successful in breaching the central database. Unfortunately, it's very uncommon for well-known websites to have data breaches in today's digital environment. These breaches happen when unauthorized people or organizations get access to a company's or organization's safe storage of sensitive data. Such breaches have far-reaching consequences because of the volume of user data at stake. This contains private information such as names, passwords, email addresses, and sometimes even bank account numbers. Hackers may have a variety of motivations, including political goals, identity theft, and monetary gain. They often take advantage of security holes, out-of-date software, and inadequate cybersecurity measures on websites. A breach might have catastrophic effects, affecting millions of users and perhaps leading to identity theft, unapproved financial transactions, or the disclosure of private data. The need of cybersecurity is becoming more widely acknowledged in reaction to the rising frequency of data breaches. Data protection laws have been enacted by governments and regulatory agencies to hold companies responsible for safeguarding user data and to make sure they take the required precautions to prevent security breaches. Prevent breaches. However, none of it works as intended. The absence of user control is the second drawback of the modern internet. When users register on a centralized platform, the platform essentially becomes the owner and manager of their identity and data, leaving them with little control over their digital identities. To address these problems, Satoshi Kusama and the Shiba Inu initiative are now investigating a decentralized strategy. Domain names and website addresses are not controlled by a single entity or group in a decentralized system. Rather, they are dispersed over a computer network, often making use of blockchain technology. This decentralization lowers the possibility of a single point of failure considerably. No one has all the power over the naming system. It's like a community where everyone has a piece of the map and they all work together to figure out home addresses. Nobody has the authority to unilaterally change every address. A single firm does not own or manage your online identity under a decentralized digital identification system. Rather, it is safely kept on a decentralized network like a blockchain. You now have greater control over who may access your identity thanks to this configuration, and the system is designed to be more resilient to hacker attempts. Consider your online persona as a disorganized treasure hunt. It's not one map that goes to all of your personal data. Rather, it's broken up into many parts, each of which offers a hint that points to a different area of the prize. Without your permission, no one who discovers even one piece can figure out the whole location. Decentralization strengthens the security of your online presence in a similar manner. Rather of being stored in a single central vault, the clues are dispersed among several hiding places. In this manner, there is a far lower chance of a total breach. Because sensitive information is dispersed over several locations, each of which may be the target of a single attack or point of failure, users can feel more certain that their information is safe. To put it simply, the idea behind Satoshi Kusama's effort, Shiba Inu, is a break from the current centralized approach of digital identity storage and website name. The goal of the decentralization movement is to create an online environment that is more user-driven, private, and safe. It is similar to rebuilding the online community to improve security by making sure that no one party has undue influence over addresses and identities. The whole Shiba Inu community was taken aback by this idea, which is considered a groundbreaking breakthrough in the Web3 domain. It is crucial to understand that one of Web3's main goals is to employ blockchain technology to create a decentralized internet that gives consumers more control over their data, privacy, and digital assets. This is a change from depending on a single authority. According to D3, Shiba Inu's most recent domain namespace partner, the viewpoint of the Shiba Inu community has been essential in the development of Web3. Of decentralized identity is continuing to grow. A major step forward was the release of the Shiba name service to the Shiba Army in late October. A week ago, Shiba Inu formally partnered with D3. The Shiba name service was created to provide users easier-to-use name addresses, such as Alice, Shiba, in lieu of traditional, complicated cryptocurrency addresses. Nonetheless, there was a common obstacle to decentralization initiatives. These short and memorable addresses did not work with email clients, standard web browsers, or other popular Web2 programs. The reason for this is because the domain name system, which includes .com addresses as well, does not merge with Shiba addresses. To meet this problem, Shiba Inu worked with D3 to start the process of obtaining a top-level domain or DNS-approved name address. Personally, I'm quite interested to see how it turns out later on. Additionally, it would be wise for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to be informed on this initiative. Make sure to click on one of the videos shown on the screen if you're interested in learning more. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.